Hey everybody, I'm here today to tell you how to sell your car fast. If you want to sell your car as a used car and you want to do it quickly, this is the video for you because I'll be going over 6 very specific things that you can do to sell your car as quickly as possible. Let's get right to it. Number 1 is price it appropriately. If your car is overpriced, significantly overpriced especially, it's not going to sell fast, okay? People know that you probably don't want a lowball offer. So with that being said, you got to price it according to the market. You might think that your car's worth 10 grand, but if every other car exactly like yours is only selling for 8, then guess what? Doesn't matter what you think, to be honest with you, because what matters is what people are going to pay. A car is only worth what someone is going to pay. So a car price should reflect what the market value is of that car in that moment. So price it appropriately. The second thing that you can do is have negotiating room. Even if your car is priced at the lowest possible price and it's like an amazing deal and you put firm on the description of the car listing, some people just don't want to pay full price. They just will not pay full price. Like they need some sort of discount. So that's why I recommend when you price your car, price it appropriately and just take the price and maybe increase it just a bit, or price it appropriately and be willing to take a little bit of a loss of like $100 or $200 from the price that you've listed it at. Simply because some people just will not pay full price for anything, no matter what. Even if it's the best deal, they're just against paying full price. And I don't understand it from a psychological perspective, but it is what it is. So have some negotiating room. The third thing that you can do is clean your car. If your car's a filthy mess, even if there's no stains, but there's crumbs everywhere, everything's dirty, it hasn't been cleaned in months or years or ever, it's probably not going to sell, or it's going to take much longer to sell. Listen, when you have guests come over to your house, you don't do a renovation, but you clean things up. So I'm not telling you to change the bumper and this, and I'm just saying vacuum it. Just wash the seats, clean it up a little bit. Clean the windows, clean it up a bit. It's as simple as that. The fourth thing that you can do is be transparent about any problems with the car. And that's because if you know that there are problems with the car and you don't say it, and the person comes to see the car and they see the problems, but you haven't notified them about the problems, that's it. They're most likely not going to buy the car. Like almost every time, they will not buy the car in that situation. So it's better that you just price your car appropriately for the problems that it has, whether it's dents or rust or something with the engine or a leak or whatever. Price it according to that problem being with the car and just be open about it and say, listen, these are the problems with the car. However, I have priced it appropriately so that you can easily pay for these problems to be fixed and you'll still be getting a good deal on this car. The fifth thing that you can do is get your paperwork in order. If someone comes to buy the car, they're interested, they like it, and you don't have the right paperwork, and you're like, oh, give me a couple days and I'll get my paperwork together, they're probably going to find another car. People, when they buy cars and they're skeptical about the situation, they just choose another car, because unless you're selling a super rare car in which you probably won't want to sell it fast, you're probably not watching this video if you're selling a super rare car. Unless you're selling a super rare car, there's like 10 other cars that they can buy happily instead of yours. So it's really a competition for the seller as opposed to being a competition for the buyer, right? That's what it comes down to. So get your paperwork in order so when the person is ready to buy the car, you can seal the deal just like that, okay? The last thing that I'm going to talk about is number 6, and that's be open to a test drive. I've gone to buy used cars before in my younger days, when I was like looking for my first few used cars that I had. I've gone to buy used cars before, and some people just said, no, like you're not taking it out for a test drive. And I'm like, okay, I'm not buying the car. And I ended up buying a different car. Now, if you're skeptical about the driver, at the bare minimum, offer to put them in the passenger seat and make sure that you have someone else with you for safety reasons. Make sure you have another adult with you, someone that you trust with you, just for safety purposes, and test drive the car for them. Show them how that the car works and that it feels okay. It's not shaky. It's not making any weird noises or anything like that, and test drive it for them. But at the bare minimum, they need to have an experience in the car if you want to have a good chance of them buying it. And that's it. That's how to sell your car fast. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.